Right. But Tyler, I've got here 2 Limas, and I just want to check whether I can fix these. I'm gonna find out what the problem is, why these are not working properly. I don't expect it to be a big job. Normally these Limas can be fixed quite easily. Just get some of my tools out, which I will require, and just really to recap where we're standing. So 2 really beautiful class 86 locos. One is missing the wire on top. This one has all the wires present. And as far as I remember, when I tested these, I think they were both not really working. Let's just see what's happening. Let's see. Maybe the pickups are here. Oh, that's shorting. So this one is definitely not working. And also this one I think wasn't. There's some life in this machine, but it's a very marginal sign of life. So maybe we just look first at this one here, which is in a better shape. It doesn't look as if the top of the loco had ever been removed. It's kind of promising. So let's take still the original screw, and the screw still has a lot of paint on it, the gray paint. I don't know whether you can appreciate this. So it's still in very good shape, and the body itself is pretty immaculate, and also everything is still here. So let's carefully remove this body. Even the metal is still here, but then I see someone has put some more weight into the loco. I saw there was something bizarre. You can see here some plasticillin at both ends. I will not interfere with this. Just gives this loco a little bit more weight. And then looking at even the weight block is in a really good shape. The question is just why is the loco not working? You can tell that the elastic, the rubber here, the rubber is missing here, and these look rather used. Pickups look just fine. I can't see what's wrong here. So what I'll do next, I'll just see what happens if I put the loco, if I apply the electricity straight to the engine. Yes, nothing is happening here. That's a bit strange. So something seems to be up. Well, now it's working. It actually seems to run quite smoothly. Interesting. Didn't really expect this. Maybe it's just a bit lack of running. Now let's try and go back. So here, this level of the engine, things are still working. And if we go now here to the pickups, where I can reach these, this is also still working. Well, that's not too bad. And the wheels now as well. Maybe this loco just needed a bit of a run in. Even the wheels don't look particularly dirty, the pickup wheels. I think that was was an easy job. Let's see whether I'll assemble it straight away again. Let's see that the plasticillin is in the correct position. I've never seen plasticillin in it, but it's not a bad idea. I mean, it's good form of putting weight into a loco, I think. Now, here's my screw, and let's put it back in, and then let's see whether the loco runs on the track a little bit later. So for now, loco, which seems to be working right. So let's go to the second one, which I think this one had a little bit of life in it, if I remember correctly. Maybe not. The same approach. I mean, even here, look, also this screw is just looks as if it hadn't been removed ever. The only thing which has fallen off are the wires on top of the loco. Pantograph needs new springs. These have come off here. Let's see. So it seems to, this loco seems to have belonged to the same owner, because there's again plasticine here. Now he's moved from orange to gray. Same story again. Let's see what happens if I apply the energy straight onto the motor. There's a bit of movement in the motor. I don't know whether you can appreciate this or not. Maybe it's a bit difficult to appreciate, but it's a bit of a wiggle in this motor. Well, I saw it, you may not see it, but it's clearly not, the situation is not as satisfactory as in the last locomotive. It's a bit harder. It's clearly a different type. That's from a different age. We have only wheels with traction tires on one side, so it's a different age build. Same loco, different age build. Now, just moved the wheels a little bit may have been enough. Oh yeah, so here we go. Very quiet, as you can tell. Now it's working. And if I let it run a little bit, it will run more and more and more. Let's maybe change direction. Not quite sure what's wrong with this motor, so this was also sold as spare or repair. Wow. If just giving the wheels a little bit of a spin is a repair job, I think I'll become an expert in repairing locomotives. Well, that's quite fun actually. Let's put this screw back in. And yeah, the question, I've been asked by one of the users how many of these locos one needs. Well, obviously they're pretty, but yeah, probably not too many. Now let's see what happens here. Yeah, now even picking the electricity up from the wheels, it's working. Well, fantastic. Well, I think I'm so excited by this result that I will just put them straight onto. I've not even used any oil or anything else. This was just that's too good to be true, I think. And I will just quickly connect it to the layout. And let's see whether the loco can run to a lap on the track or not. Maybe it needs a little bit more cleaning at the level of the wheels. Maybe the wheels need a bit of a clean, maybe. I don't know. This needs to be found out. let's connect here my layout. Maybe I can show you how this looks like. So this is how I wire my layouts together, and then the layout goes here around my desk, behind my desk, and yeah, we've got my computer here, and it goes underneath my desk, so I can easily work here, so I can exchange this with my keyboard. Anyhow, so I'll now put the first one which I repaired here, and let's see whether it's working. Oh, it's a noisy runner, but it is working. Wonderful. Not perfect, but still some work to do. Let's see whether the second one can push the first one. This one is working as well. So they're actually both working. Not very satisfactory though. Maybe together they're stronger, and maybe together they can go around and can make it around the track. That's kind of fun to have these two rather poor runners. Trying to chase each other. Yeah, I find that fun. Let's see where I can share this with you. Come on, guys. Under the table. And I'll stop. Right, I think that's enough for now. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks for thanks for following. I have other commitments right now, and I've just disconnected the whole track from everything. Bye. See you next time.